Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to go ahead and focus on multiplying and dividing in scientific notation. So let's recall some of our exponent rules. So remember, when we're multiplying with the same base, we have to add the exponents. Okay, and that's all written right here for you. And when dividing with the same base, we need to subtract the exponents. Okay, so we need to remember that as we're doing this. So we have some fill in the blanks today, so make sure you're filling those in as we go. So it says, when multiplying in scientific notation, multiply the coefficients, or the front numbers, and add the exponents. So we have an Olympic-sized swimming pool that is about 5 times 10 to the 1 meters long, and it is 2.5 times 10 to the 1 meters wide. Find the area of the surface of the water. So we have a pool, right, and we have our length and width, and we want to find the area. So that means we need to do length times width to find that area. So that's kind of your reminder here, is length times width. So we're going to have 5 times 10 to the 1. Whoops, I can't write today. Sorry, guys. Times, so a lot of times we'll put these in parentheses, 2.5 times 10 to the 1. Okay, so again, we're going to multiply our front numbers. So 5 times 2.5, and you can use a calculator today on these. 5 times 2.5 would go ahead and give us 12.5. Times 10, and we add our exponent, so 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, now again, we should always check our answer. Is this in proper scientific notation? It is not, so we're going to go ahead and move it over 1, and that causes us to go up. So this would be 1.25 times 10 to the third. Okay, go ahead and pause this video anytime if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and just shrink this down so it's not in my way in a minute here. Okay, so go ahead, why don't you try this one in just a second once I write down your numbers. So we have the length of an Aztec stadium in Mexico is about 1.05 times 10 to the 2 meters long, and it is about 6.8 times 10 to the 1 meters wide. Find its area. Again, we have length times width, so go ahead and try that from there. So we have 1.05 times 10 to the 2 times, and we'll put that in parentheses, 6.8 times 10 to the 1. So again, we're going to multiply those front numbers. So we're going to go ahead and have 1.05 times 6.8, which is 7.14, times 10 to the 3, because we do 2 plus 1 is 3. And again, we should ask ourselves, is this in proper scientific notation? And it is, in fact, in proper scientific notation. So remember, when we're dividing in scientific notation, we're going to divide the coefficients and then subtract the exponents. So again, we have a wonderful problem here where some fill in the blanks. So we're going to have something has a diameter of 3.3 times 10 to the 23 kilometers. I believe it's the Earth. And the moon's diameter is about 6.4 times 10 to the 23. Okay, it says how many times is great. So I want you guys to underline this, because this will be on the test. As soon as we see how many times is great, that tells us to divide. Okay, so please, please, please write that down and tell yourself to study it, because it will be on the test. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and do, since we're going to put our bigger number on top here, because it's the moon. Oh, it's the sun. So we're going to have 6.4 times 10 to the 23 over 3.3 times 10 to the 23. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and divide these numbers out. So we have 6.4 divided by 3.3. So 6.4 divided by 3.3. And again, you can go ahead and use the calculator for this, which would be 1.939393 repeating. So we'd have 1.93 repeating, which we can just write as that, times 10. We do 23 minus 23, which is 10 to the 0. And we're going to leave it as 10 to the 0, even though we know 10 to the 0 is 1, because we want it in scientific notation. Okay. Good luck with your classwork today, and have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.